Salut, hi, bonjour les enfants. Hello children, comment ça va? How are you? Ça va bien? I hope so. I'd love to see lots of you saying ça va bien. Ça va bien, Madame Yates. We're fine, Madame Yates. I'm fine, Madame Yates, rather. Anyway, I do hope you're keeping well. So we are going to practice some numbers today, and we're going to go from numbers 1 to 31. Now, some of you will be thinking, I know how to count in French. Brilliant. It would be perfect revision. Then maybe what you could do is challenge yourself to see, do you get the spellings correct? So we're going to think about how they look in numbers, digits, and also in writing. So we're going to be spelling the numbers from 1 to 31. And we're going up to 31 because next week then we can start to learn about how to say when our birthday is. So that's why I've chosen up to go up to 31. And in future lessons, we'll talk about how we can count even higher. So some of you might be thinking, I can't remember any numbers. It's been a while since we've practiced, or I've never learned them. So this is your perfect opportunity. We're going to take it slowly. So again, it's not one of my usual videos. It will be sharing a screen. It will be looking at the words together, thinking about how they sound, thinking about how they look, and then you've got plenty of time to either stop and start the video as you wish to, and so you can write down. You could create your own number games and number charts. Talk about that in a minute. Or you could watch it all the way through and challenge yourself as much or as little as you want to. So to start with, let's have me saying the numbers first of all, and then you repeating them. So here we go. We're going to start with, so les nombres, count the numbers, counting from 1 to 31. Here we go. Our first number is 1. Now you say it. 1. That's right. Now, don't get me wrong. If we were thinking about how we're counting objects, the object would change from un to une depending on whether the object is masculine or feminine. So if we had one book, we all remember what book is, do we? Un livre. It would be one book. Un livre spelt like this, the because it's masculine. If we were counting, say, mobile phones, then we might have une portable, because it's feminine. So we would change how we spell that. So remember that when you're using one, if you are counting one object that's feminine, it would be une. However, when you're just counting from 1 upwards, we always just say ah. So nice and easy, ah. Okay, so one more time, ah. Ah. Well done. Then we have deux. Your turn. And together, deux. Well done. Trois. Your turn. And together, trois. Well done. Quatre. Quatre. My turn. Cinq. Your turn. And together, cinq. Six. Six, nice and easy, that one. Exactly the same as it is in English. Sept. Sept. Huit. Together, huit. Neuf. Neuf. That sound, neuf. Dix. Dix. Well done. Shall we try that again? Just go backwards. So, and together. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, dix. And this is where obviously you can stop the video and you can go backwards and forwards as you wish to. We're going to carry on now. We're going to go from 11 to 20 and then we'll take a pause. So 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, sorry, my fault, 16, your turn, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20. Your turn, 20 together, 20. So what did you recognize from here? If you have a look, 17, 18, 19, they're all 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9. I just want to go back to 16, says, try not to confuse that with 6, which is 6, and also 13, not to be, which is 13, not to be confused with 3, which is 3. So one more time, let's do that together. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Try that again. 20. Well done. So there you have numbers 1 to 20. Now we're all coming at this at different levels of knowledge. So do pause the video as and when you need to or move on. You might want to go back to the beginning and write down the digits and then the words next to them. Okay, so that you could practice. You might want to create a number chart. You could draw items, couldn't you? Objects, whether fruit or your toys or something, or something to represent the number, and then you can write the words. You could do them on different pieces of paper and try to match them up. You could turn them upside down, words and digits, and try and match them. You could find somebody to challenge you. You could turn it into maths games. It's entirely up to you. But do remember to keep checking your spellings all the way through. Okay. If you know 21, get it, pop it into your mind there. Let's see if we can count. We're going 21 to 31. So 21, we literally say 20 and 1. So can you think of what that might be? 20 add 1. So here we go. We say, here we are, 21. 21. 20 add 1. But because we've got vowels here at the beginning of each letter, we sort of run it through. So 21. Sorry. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. So my turn. 21. Your turn. 21. And I've left the numbers here for you to see, so you can see what changes throughout. So we then drop the and, the and we go straight through to our numbers. Okay, so from 20 to 29, if you can think of that being 20, what is 20? That. So if you can think of that being 20, we can then go all the way up to 29. So here we go. 22 would be 22. 23 would be 23. And we carry on. So, and the spellings don't change for the 20 or for the other numbers. So I'll say it, you say it, and then we'll say it together. So, 20. 21, 21, 22, 22, 23. 23. 24. 24. Let's go. Sorry, let's do that one again. 24. 24. 25. Here we are. 25. 25. 26. 26. 27. 27. 28. 28. 29. 29. And then we come to 30. And 30 is 30. 30. Can you say it? 30. And then we follow the same pattern. So 31 is 30, add 1. 31. So my turn, 30. Your turn. And together, 30. 31, 31. Your turn. And together, 31. Well done. So I think you could probably work out the pattern to get to 40 or to get to 39 would then follow this 32, 33. But I'm going to stop at 31 because there's a lot to remember there. I just want to come back to the way we say 20 because I'm always saying don't say the last letter of the word. That just changes sometimes, especially when there is a vowel at the beginning of the following word. So you would hear the 21. And again, it was 28 because that H in French is silent there, 28. And you might have heard me saying the T for some of the other words as well. So I'm going to stop sharing. I am going to stop there because I know I could do it all again with you repeating it, but I'm going to throw in some challenges very quickly. Can you think of the word for 20? 20. That. Well done. 19. If you said 19, well done. 3. If you said 3, well done. Maybe you could challenge yourself to write those down as well. What about 29? 29. 29. And 31. 31. Well done. And the number 1? Ah, well done. So there you've got the numbers from 1 to 31. Practice it as much as you can. Practice saying it, singing it, challenging somebody else to say it. Practice your pronunciation. If you're doing a bit of keep fit, maybe you could do 31 star jumps, or if you're just doing 10 or 5 even, you could maybe practice your sit-ups. You're jumping up and down, your keepy uppies. Practice them to your French numbers. Practice as much as you can, and we'll get ready for the next lesson when we're practicing how to say our birthdays, when our birthdays are. So do watch that again. Do practice your spelling and check how you've done against the spellings that I've sent to you. Until next time, au revoir les enfants.